Traveling the Mojave don't exactly leave me smelling like a rose. Got a problem?
Hey, let me introduce you to my friend Cass. I mean Rose of Sharon.
Rose of Sharon.
Your sister.
I hear you defeated the Legion forces at Nelson. I'm impressed and thankful. It'll make my job around here much easier.
Pedro Pallotti said you might need some help.
With business booming like it is, and considering I'm the only person with medical experience in the camp, I could perhaps use a hand. Do you have any medical experience?
Yes, I have some medical experience.
Excellent. As you can see, we have a lot of injured troopers here, and I haven't had time to look at all of them yet. Since you have some medical experience, I'd like you to examine them and see what you can do to treat them.
Alright. Oh shit, Delilah, okay, Phoebe? You do this one. Come on, Delilah. Able to clean the suture and the city room, she's also able to flush out a tiny amount of pus that would have led to a more serious infection. The trooper will heal quickly. Well, hey, nice go. Alright. This man's leg is seriously injured. They may require amputation to save him. Are you sure you want to put something? Yes. Yeah, you operation with medicine. That's what I'm doing. Yep. Part of further examination after cleaning the leg utilized, it cannot be saved. You have to begin to amputate the limb. During surgery, you know the man's hand is injured and you amputate that as well, saving his life. Oh shit. 75? Oh, 100. Who was saying hey? I still gotta get to the trainer. 74. That nigga would have died. Hold on. I gotta get my medical backpack. Let me look through this magazine real quick. This man appears to have suffered close range of blast trauma. His upper torso is covered in cuts and is severely burned. Improper treatment will kill him. Would you like to treat him? Yes. Carefully clean the wound and apply antibiotics before grafting extra skin over the wounds. The patient will make a complete recovery.
I didn't expect to see you here. What can I do for you?
Nigga, I've been here. I literally been standing here. I finished looking over your patients though.
Excellent job. Where'd you learn to do all that? I don't think I could have done much better myself. Very impressive. As for the men, they'll recover soon and be back on the front lines in no time. Huh, the circle of life. I'll send word to Major Pallotti about your work here. Once again, you have my sincerest thanks. Unless it's urgent, you're going to have to wait. If it's gravely important, save me the trouble and empty your pockets now.
Huh? That things look pretty rough in here.
Men have waged war on each other for countless centuries. Now is no different. People fight and die for what they believe in. I'm just here to patch them up so they can go on their merry way. Do no harm in all that.
Seem to be handling it well.
I'm doing the best I can considering the poor situation I find myself in. There's barely enough equipment or medicine to handle the number of injuries we have. To make things worse, I think someone might be stealing my supplies.
What makes you think someone is stealing your supplies?
The simple fact that I no longer have as many supplies as I should. I've been careful with them and I should have more than what remains. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go searching for the missing supplies since I have my hands full with injured soldiers.
Oh god. I can look into it.
That would definitely be appreciated. You might want to ask around and keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
And who are you?
Whoa. I just had the most amazing dream. I got a medal from President Kimball himself.
What are you doing here?
I lost my leg. They gave me a prosthetic, but I still need time to recover.
God, I can't believe how that must feel.
Yeah. I keep thinking people are going to laugh at me when they ship me home. Hey, can you take this letter to my wife? She must have gotten word that I've been hurt by now. She must be so worried.
Yeah.
Tell her I love her. Hey, and thanks for taking this to her for me. We live in Good Springs. Easy Pete sometimes stays with us. He helps me keep my wife from the bottle.
Good Springs? Oh shoot, bro. Dude, I'm from Good Springs, bro. Dude, I hope that I might know your wife. I don't know. But hear any rumors?
I heard that the soil in the graveyard is highly irradiated.
How do you feel about the NCR?
The NCR is great. If you don't mind taxes, do what they want. If not, well, I joined up to help save the women and children of the Mojave from slavery.
Yeah, I don't even have to ask what you think about the Legion. Okay, alright, should be going.
Come back sometime.
Back already? What do you need?
I finished helping Dr. Richards.
Dr. Richards said you did a good job in there. Now that's mighty high praise coming from him. Well, now that that's over with, and the Legion forces of Nelson defeated, we finally have some breathing room. Now we can actually try to strengthen our forces and prepare for the upcoming battle at Hoover Dam.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that's good.
How is it going?
I have a letter for you, from your husband.
A letter from my husband? God. I don't know what I'm going to do. He won't be able to find easy work with one leg.
Who are you?
I'm Mrs. Clegg.
Alright, bro. I'm Mrs. Clegg.
How's it going?
I gave you a letter to your wife.
Thank you. Did she say anything?
When I gave her the letter, she had been drinking and was concerned about what you'll do for your work.
God damn it. I knew that the news would get her drinking again. Anyway, thanks for taking my letter to her. Here's some money. I haven't even thought about what I'll do when I get back in Good Springs. Maybe get some work from Chet working the cash register. But who knows?
Yeah.
Come back sometime.
Thanks again for finding those supplies. I've already started putting them to good use.
How things around the camp?
Not good. If we don't get more supplies, we're gonna have to start using dirt for food and sticks and rocks for weapons. Hey, how'd you like to do something for me?
Yeah, bro.
I want you to collect NCR dog tags from our fallen troopers. That way I can keep track of who's gone and how to reallocate our supplies.
Seems easy.
It's easy. Just bring back any NCR dog tag. I didn't expect someone as famous as you here. What can I do for you?
How things around the camp?
Better now that all those Legion troops in Nelson are dead. The NCR might actually have a chance at kicking their asses after all.
How's an NCR dog tag?
Good work. If you find any more, you know where to find me.
I got 18 cats. You're trash. Do you know anything about Dr. Richards missing medical supplies.
No, can't say I do. I got my own problems to worry about.
I heard you killed Driver Nafai. My team would have liked to get a shot at him. But we're still glad he's...
Tell me about the first recon.
We're the finest sniper outfit in the whole NCR. If you need a bullet put into a target's eye from 800 yards away, you call us.
Yeah, this
Took some skills to bring down that fiend. You done good.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
The Legion is assembling a
Where's
massive
Betsy?
army
Where's
on the other
Betsy?
side of the river. How can we stop an army when we can't even handle the raiding parties?
Hey, you're not one of the troopers. Got a second? I have work I need done and nobody here at the camp has the time or inclination to help me out.
Where you need help?
I have the delightful task of tabulating stockpiles, kill ratios, mission success rates, radiation deaths, and other truly fascinating numbers. I've come across numerous inconsistencies between our numbers and our reports, especially with regards to intercepting hostiles. I'm wondering if our radio security codes have been compromised. I need someone to deliver security code upgrades to each of the ranger stations.
You think someone is listening in on your broadcast?
Less than a third of reported enemy sightings are getting intercepted. Either our intel is faulty, or our enemies are one step ahead of us.
Alright, I'll help.
This holotape contains the updated security codes for the ranger stations. Show it to the comm officers there. Once the new codes are in use, anyone still using the old codes will just hear static if they're listening in on our frequencies.
What do you do here?
I handle communications for Camp Forlorn Hope, compiling reports I've received from the rangers at Camp Golf as well as the brass at McCarran. Unofficially, I'm also in charge of radio security. No one else seems to take it as seriously as I do.
Alright, man.
Bye.
Yeah.
Look at the big hero. You here to save us?
You know anything about Mr. Richards missing medical supplies?
Missing medical supplies? No, I don't know anything about that.
Dilated eyes, increased heart rate. I think you took the drugs.
What? Oh shit, how the fuck? Oh man, I'm in some deep shit now. Look, I can explain everything. Really, just give me a chance to explain.
This better be good.
Have you looked around? Have you seen what's going on here? What we're going through? This place is hell. I've seen all my friends butchered by the Legion in front of my very eyes. I can still hear their screams at night. All I wanted was a little escape, so I took some drugs to help me do that. Is that so bad?
What about the injured men that need that medicine? Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, that's fucking
Look,
selfish.
I needed this.
No,
I
you
needed to
didn't.
escape
They
for just
did.
a little while. I needed this. So what happens now?
You're going to turn yourself in.
What? You want me to turn myself in? Why the hell should I do that?
It's better if you turn yourself in rather than me turning you in.
I guess you're right. I'll do the right thing and turn myself in.
I wanted to thank you again for saving my patients. It's nice to have a helping hand around here.
Yeah. Want to talk to you about missing medical supplies?
I heard Private Stone turned himself in for stealing my medical supplies. You have my thanks.
No problem, man. What?
Until we meet again.
What the?
You're here for the money. I told the murders I was good for it. I just need more time.
How about updated radio security codes from Camp Forlorn Hope?
Oh, well, yeah. I can do that. Thanks.
What happened between you and the murders?
I talked to the cashiers at Gomorrah. I needed more chips. I thought I was due for a hot streak. I lost everything. I made a deal with the Omertas. The Omertas were nice and said they'd give me some time to pay them back. But they also said if they had to talk to me about my debt again, they wouldn't be nice the second time.
Oh, the NCR Rangers are supposed to be tough and fearless.
I don't want to talk about it.
If you don't tell me, someone else will. I'd rather hear your version.
We were on patrol near the dam when a Legion raiding party jumped us. We didn't even have time to radio it in. I was hit on the head with a machete and I was knocked out. I survived, but some days I wish I didn't. The rest of my squad was crucified, butchered, mutilated. All my friends, they all died, and I was the only one there. I never got to see what happened. The Legion. I don't know how they missed me, but I was still alive. Maybe they knew they'd broken me. Things were never the same ever since. I've been gambling and drinking a lot since then. I'm a fucking mess, I know it. But the Rangers gave me a second chance, and here I am.
Interesting. Let's move on to something else.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're really not supposed to be here.
Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope sent me with a security update before you're ready.
All right. She radioed ahead and mentioned that somebody was coming by. Odd that she'd send a civilian instead of a trooper, though.
Nigga, do you know who I am?
I was in a lot of places with 1st Recon. I don't really remember.
You must have been at Bitter Springs. What happened there?
There was a miscommunication.
Sounded more like a massacre.
Yeah, I guess that'd be the word. We did what we were there to do. A lot of people got killed. That's war. Maybe looking back, you do things differently. But that's not how it works. In the field, you hesitate, you or someone you care about will die. They teach that from day one.
That's true. You can't second guess what you do out there.
It doesn't lead anywhere that does any good. I know that much.
It is because of Bitter Springs that you think you got some bad things coming.
Life has a way of punishing you for the mistakes you make. Big enough mistake, punishment can take a while. Mine's not over.
It's out of your control. Why worry about it?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But it's not so easy when you know it's coming for you.
How do you know your punishment isn't over?
Because I'm still alive.
You think about Bitter Springs a lot?
Yeah, always. Even when I sleep.
Maybe it will help you go back there.
I don't think so. It won't change anything. And that's a memory I don't want refreshed.
Alright. Does the name Benny mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought some more about what you said.
See.
I think maybe you're right. Maybe I should go to Bitter Springs. I don't know what I'm hoping to find there.
I'm sorry, I got used to it. My controller died. Okay, we'll make it a point to stop there.
I hope this isn't a mistake.
Oh, dang, man.
Yeah.
I forgot to remember. Is that the same girl?
I'm not supposed to let civilians just walk around this place. There better be a good reason for you being here.
About radios to security codes update from Sergeant Reeves at Camp Forlorn Hope.
Very well. You can tell Reyes that this station is secure.
If you're here to sell something, we don't want it.
Sergeant Reeves sent me here. I got security update from Reeves.
No problem. Hey, do me a favor when you get back to Reyes and tell her that we don't need any more damn ammo. Wouldn't mind more water, though.
Why don't you use your radio to fix your supply situation?
You think I haven't tried? Every time I do, Camp Golf acknowledges the situation, and soon after that, more ammo.
All your water supplies right now.
We're not going to die of thirst anytime soon, but I'd rather have too much than not enough.
I know it.
I'm gonna be sick.
Gotta wonder what the hell a civilian is doing here.
No, why all y'all say the same thing, bro? Yeah, the radio shit. I don't care.
What? I gotta fix these again? Alright, fine. Show me the new codes.
No, goodbye.
Welcome back.
Every station in South Charlie has been given the new security code. Charlie was wiped out.
The station's been silent for quite some time now. I guess this confirms what we've all feared. Thanks for letting me know. I'll switch over all radio broadcasts to the new encrypted channels. This ought to help us stay a step ahead of any spies. Before you go, I've got another job available.
What else did you need me to do?
We've received some disturbing reports from some of the ranger stations. Heavy casualties at Alpha, super mutant legionaries at Delta. The weirdest one has to be the Great Khans and their trained death claws at Foxtrot. These reports can't be accurate, can they? I know you've already been out there, but could you do me a solid and confirm these reports with the rangers who sent them in?
Alright, I'll investigate.
Thank you, and good luck.
No sudden moves, and you and I will do all right. What do you want?
You filed reports which said Legion super mutants wiped out in the NCR patrol?
No, I didn't. You might hear that kind of nonsense from a drunk trooper on the strip, but not from me. The Legion doesn't have super mutants. That patrol was wiped out by its own incompetence. A couple of the troopers were fooling around with a grenade when it went off.
What the hell?
Did you need something else?
No. Hunter sent me. She's curious about the high casualties at the station.
High casualties? We've had one broken ankle, but nobody at this post has died.
Information says otherwise.
Any injury, illness, or death gets radioed to Ranger HQ at Camp Golf. Chief Hanlon and his aides compile the reports and assign reinforcements as needed. And they're not needed here.
How could Reyes have been wrong?
There are other Ranger posts around. Reyes might have mixed up the report.
Alright.
Yeah?
I need to confirm your report about Great Khans with trained death claws.
You must be mistaken. I haven't filed any report like that. Trained death claws? I would have remembered that. If someone is saying I filed that report, that's a load of crap. I won't have my name attached to a clerical error.
Link told me her story.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. There was a lot of talk about expelling her from the Rangers, especially once the gambling and drinking started. Being posted here is her second and last chance, and so far, I'm not impressed. Link's jumpy all the time, and the others are sick of it.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. The Rangers' versions of the report say they sent to Camp Golf don't match what you see.
I knew it. Every one of the false reports was signed off by Chief Hanlon at Camp Golf. But why would the chief manipulate the reports? I need you to take everything we found to Chief Hanlon and confront him with it. I don't want to make this public unless we have to.
Alright. Are you gonna stop running?
Don't mind.
You've come back to see the chief. Nice of you to humor the radio tender. What can I do for you?
I'm investigating some intel problem for it. I know you're the one who's been manipulating intelligence data.
Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry, not much bite left in this old dog.
Trailblazing as long as we got the ammo.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say.
When you're inventing your own intelligence reports. I've seen a lot of to talk to the Rangers.
You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it.
Why did you do it?
It's never gonna end. This fight with Caesar. People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever going to be able to pull out.
What do you think I should do about this?
First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good.
What do you do if I don't turn you in?
Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam. Oliver and the center are ruined.
You and the Rangers?
Rangers are volunteers. Every man and woman who signs up is willing to die for the NCR, myself included. A lot of this is my fault. It's only right that I stand with them.
That's crazy.
Maybe 50 Rangers will die on that dam. We lose over 1,000 troopers every year. Being here is crazy. Getting out's the only sane thing to do.
Nah, I'm turning you in. You're a weak-ass motherfucker, bro.
Fair enough. You want to do this the right way, go get one of the Rangers. Don't worry, I'm not going to run out on you.
Rangers, this is the chief. I know I can ramble on sometimes, but I need you to listen close for the next minute or so. I've got some bad news. I messed up. Made a mistake. I thought I could help us get out of here, but it didn't work out. Rangers get injured all the time. It's part of the job. But if you lose a few fingers, get a bad break, that's it. You step down. We rely on each other too much to let our infirmities become a liability. The Ranger knows when it's time. Only I didn't. Somewhere along the way, something broke inside me. I couldn't find its way out of this desert. I wrestled with it, and it took me down a dark road. I wish I could explain it to you. The old chief's finally at a loss for words. Send me all the Legion you can. I'll be waiting for them.
That shot came from the chief's office. Chief, why did you do it?
God damn it.
From here on out, we fight for Chief Hanlon.
Yeah, we do.